Hey, all you gamers out there, it is Kevin with NESJourney.com bringing you this special video. 100 subs. Wow. I am ecstatic, and I can't believe it. I can't believe I have 100 subs. I know that's kind of a small amount in the scheme of things when it comes to, huge YouTube stars and stuff like that, but that's not what I'm trying to do anyway. So, 100 for me in such a short amount of time, I've only been doing this 2 months, is beyond believable. And I wanted to make this video to give you guys some shout outs and some thanks for, all of the support and all the answered questions and just everything. You guys have been awesome, and it's been an unbelievable experience, and I can't wait to do more and grow more with your help. So once again, thank you. Okay, so this video is going to be kind of half Q&A, half just some analytic type stuff from the channel and some shout outs, like I said. So some of the analytical parts of the channel that I wanted to share with you guys, because it's you who has made this possible. So we do have 100 subs, 102 to be exact, and thank you again for that. And we have 2,400 minutes of watch time in total. That could be a little bit off because I know YouTube kind of holds back, a day or so, but that's what it says as my lifetime minutes watched. So that's what, about 40 hours worth of watch time. So that's pretty cool. 40 hours you guys spent watching my ugly mug, so I appreciate it. We have an average view time of 2 minutes and 34 seconds. I would love to get that a little higher, but I am definitely not complaining. So we appreciate that. We are also almost to another milestone of 1,000 views, so that would be awesome. We're sitting at 90 right now. So 10 more views and we'll hit 1,000, and that would be awesome as well. Check these numbers, and we have 143 likes spread across all of our videos, so that is awesome. And then we have 157 comments. So I know that kind of counts in a little bit my replies, which I wish it wouldn't, but yeah, I think it does. So, but 157 times, me and you guys have interacted with each other, so that's pretty cool. And then we have 53 shares, so you guys decided that my stuff was cool enough to share it with the world 53 times. I appreciate that. And then the next thing I wanted to show you was what videos you guys like the most. And there's two videos. One, the first video, I will pop it up right here. Boom, right here. And it is the video that you guys have watched the most as far as minutes viewed. 205 minutes of this video has been viewed. So that is pretty awesome. That's what, 3 hours and 20 minutes you guys have watched this video, so that's pretty cool. It almost got bumped out of the first spot by Robin Hood for the NES. You guys seem to like that video quite a lot as well. It's got 203 minutes, I believe, of watch time, so that's pretty cool. The next video, bam, I'm getting good at this, aren't I, is your most watched as far as the number of times. You've watched this video 116 times. My cute little daughter, Sierra Kate, just absolutely loves that you guys watch her video, and hopefully once I get the Illusion of Gaia series out of the way, I can do more videos with her doing some more daddy-daughter gaming, and hopefully you guys will like that. So the next thing I want to do is give some shout outs to the people that support my channel the most, and when I say that, this is because they've commented on my videos the most. So these are the people that have the most comments, or have given the most comments, I guess I should say. So in first place is VASH. So this guy is so cool. He's always got nothing but positive things to say about me, of course, and then pretty much anyone else. There's not a bad bone in this guy's body, and we appreciate that. He is a YouTube creator himself, and he does horror gaming mostly, so check him out if you want a good scare. Alright, next we got Nick Quest. He does not, that I know of, create any YouTube videos, but he was one of my very, very first followers on Twitter, and he's been with me the whole way. He's the first person to like my tweets And if I post, a link to my video, he's the first one to like them and share them and comment. He's just an awesome fellow, and we appreciate the support. Next, we have my man CHRONOCYDE. So this guy's another YouTube creator, and he's a Mario man just like me, except he likes to do the modern stuff. So you can see him doing some Mario Kart 8 videos and some Mario Maker and some Mario Odyssey. So check him out if you like the modern Mario stuff. Alright, so that was my top 3 commenters, and then of course I don't want to leave too many people out, so I did some honorable mentions. So next up we got MESHELLTIEL. Sorry if I mispronounced that. She is also a YouTube creator, so check out her channel. She does some what she calls creepypasta animations. She does a really good job. She works really hard, so give her some love. Next we have CHICHUKI, another Nintendo fanboy just like me. He's a YouTube creator as well, and currently he is doing a lot of live streaming of his Mario Kart 8 tournaments. Really fun to watch. I unfortunately don't have a Nintendo Switch right now, but hopefully in the next few months, CHICHUKI, I can give you a run for your money, and I will jump on board and play some Mario Kart 8 with you. Alright, next we have LP Third Gamer. A lot of comments from this, nothing but positive stuff. We appreciate it. Another YouTube creator. So check out. I will post links to everybody's channels in the description of the video. So check it out if you see something you like. Undead to the End, another one of my really early on Twitter followers. Once again, this person does not have any YouTube content that I know of, but he should, because he's an awesome fellow and he interacts, comments, and likes a lot of stuff that I do, and of course a lot of other people. He's very supportive of the small YouTube army, so and we definitely appreciate him. Thank you, Undead. Then we got Sketches Tech and Bruno. Excuse me, another YouTube creator. Check out their stuff if you like horror movies. He does horror reviews and the like. Really cool stuff. Check it out. Give yourself a good scare. Then we got Unlucky Studios. This channel is another YouTube creator. Relatively new commenter, but has come on strong from the beginning. I think we met through CRONOCYDE's Discord, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, I apologize. But really cool stuff. Another YouTube creator. Check out their channel. I believe that was the last one. We'll just cycle back through, so let's get off of that. Bam! I'm actually learning about hotkeys and stuff like that. I'm moving up in the world. All right, so that was the analytics and the shout-outs. I hope you guys appreciated them. I tried to reach out to a few people to make sure it was okay to use their pictures from their YouTube channel. Everybody seemed supportive, so I didn't actually ask everybody. But they're shout-outs, so I hope you guys appreciate that. Next, we're going to skip over to the Q&A portion. Had a few questions that people DM'd me, so I'm going to go through those. A little bit just about myself personally. Of course, I'm not going to divulge a bunch of information, but my name, of course, is Kevin, and I'm a retro fan, of course, as you can tell by my channel. I live in Tennessee. I am 33 years old this year, and so I'm, I guess you would call me an 80s kid, but I really enjoy what I'm doing, and I really appreciate all the support. I'm married. I have just one daughter, Sierra Kate. You've seen her in the videos. We have fun together. I guess I would consider myself a family man. Work hard to support them, and try to divulge enough of my time between work, this, and doing the family thing, so it kind of pulls your strings sometimes. But it is awesome, and it's all definitely worth it. So, if you have any other questions for me, just shoot me a DM. I'm very open to answering anything that you want to know. Okay, on to the questions. Sorry, I got off topic there. Alright, so the first question is from CHRONOCYDE, and he asked me for my top 10 video games of all time. He said I didn't have to give any explanation, just a list, but I will give a little bit of an explanation about the list. I didn't do a list like my all-time favorite game is 1 and an okay game is 10. I just did 10 games that I could think of that were some of my favorites. So this is not written in stone for me. But anyway, So we got Mario 3, iconic game. Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, another iconic game. We got 007 GoldenEye. I picked that one because I had a lot of childhood memories with that. Awesome game. Super Punch-Out! I did my videos on that, of course. You know I like that game. Secret of Mana. Hopefully I will do a series on that one. Illusion of Gaia. Currently playing. You know that. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Another Zelda game I would love to do a series on. That would be great. The Elder Scrolls series. Now that one, of course, isn't an actual game, but a series, and that's just because I like every single one of their games. At least the first, starting with Morrowind, so I think that's the second or third game, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, ever since that, so Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, I like them all. I've never played the online ones, but I've never been much of an online player. Alrighty, so the next one, number 9, is Splinter Cell. I played that one on the original Xbox, loved it to death. It was definitely a different kind of game for me, so I really like that one. And then the last one, but not least, is one that CHRONOCYDE is either currently playing or is finished with. I can't remember if he finished this one up yet, CHRONOCYDE, but Wolfenstein: The New Order. Awesome game. If you want to see what it's about, hop on over to CHRONOCYDE's channel and watch some of his gameplay. Alrighty, so that was your question, CHRONOCYDE. I hope the answer suits you. Alrighty, next question is from Yimmy the Ferret, and he sent me 3 questions actually, so thanks for that, Yimmy. I really appreciate it. What NES game deserves a remake? And this was a really hard question for me because I've not really played that many NES games, so hence why I started the channel somewhat. But hopefully you like my answer. I actually picked Contra. And why? Because it is one of the few games that I have played and watched some gameplay of. And it's an awesome platformer. And I think it could use an update. And I think it would actually be a good update. Like you could update the graphics and make it a 3D first-person shooter. Tweak the storyline a little bit. And I think it could honestly be the next Call of Duty. But that's just me. And there you have it. Next question was from Coco Gamer, and it was, why did I start my channel? Pretty basic question most people probably get on their Q&As videos. Honestly, in this, you probably won't like this answer, but I honestly started my channel out of boredom a little bit. I recently switched jobs, and I had a lot of free time in the morning. So used to my old job, back last year, I worked like a mid-shift. So my morning was ruined and my night was ruined because I worked right in the middle. Well, so I switched jobs and started working the evening shift. So I worked 2:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. So that gives me a lot of time in the morning. And my wife and daughter go to school in the morning, so I'm left by myself from whatever time I wake up, say, 7:30 or 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I got about 6 hours of free time. So I was like, man, I need to figure out what I'm going to do because I was just sitting around watching TV all day. So I picked this hobby up and I've been running with it. And there you have it. That's why I started my channel. All right, next is another one from Yimmy. And this one is NES Journey as an acronym. The actual question was, can you make an acronym out of your name? So NES Journey as an acronym. This was a brain twister. I mean, this was just like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? So I came up with something. I hope you like it. It's somewhat tied into YouTube. So NES Journey as an acronym. Sorry, I have to read it. Next episode should just of uploaded right now. ... That doesn't count. Enough. Yawn. Because I know everybody gets a little tired and frustrated when they are making their videos and they're editing it into the wee of the night, so I tied that in there just a little bit. Alrighty, last but not least from Yimmy, we have best game console. So I think the original question was, what is the best console generation for you? So I picked, I don't know if this is exactly what you meant by your question, but I picked the Nintendo 64 because I have the most memories with that system. I remember playing it a lot with one of my best friends in middle and high school, and we would play sports games and GoldenEye and Mario Kart, and there's just so many great games for the Nintendo 64. And it's I guess it was one of the first systems to really delve into like multiplayer, you know, four or more than two players. I know you play some games for the Nintendo and Super Nintendo with more than two players, but this was the one system that I guess was first designed to play with four players. I could be wrong on that. I'm not a historian, so I don't really know, but I remember playing a lot of multiplayer games on it, and it was really fun, late nights and whatnot. Next question was from Retrograders, and this question is, how is your journey going so far? So far, if you take my name and my original purpose for my channel, NES Journey, and if you read my blog, I basically state that I love retro games, and I love, you know, the regular Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64 and stuff like that, but in my childhood, when I, you know, originally played these games, I played such a small fraction of the actual games that were out there. I mean, we're talking about the Nintendo has, what is it, like 700 and something titles to it, more if you count imports and third-party games and stuff like that. But so we're talking about thousands of games, and the same with the Super Nintendo and the 64, and you know. So I played such a small fraction of the actual games that were available. I started the journey, my NES journey, was to play as many as I could. And so taking that into account, the journey itself has not gone as far as I would like. So I wish in the last 2 months, I've played more games than what I have, but I have kind of diverged from my original goal, and we'll get more into that with the next question. But that's kind of like, I wish I would have gone farther as far. I wish I would have played more games, but I've grown more, and I'm learning how to do new stuff with the, you know, computer and the video edit. Well, I don't edit yet, but I'm hoping to learn, and you know, using OBS and, you know, creating the videos and creating content that people like. So my journey has kind of changed a little bit, but there you have it. And the next and last question comes from a good friend of mine, OMJAMES. This guy, I can't say enough good things about him. He is awesome. Check out his channel, OMJAMES Gaming. He makes awesome stuff. He does mobile game, this mobile game called Clash Royale. He's really good at it. He loves it. There's a lot of passion involved, and you can tell. And he makes awesome videos. His setup is awesome, and anyway, I won't go into all that, but just check him out and you'll see why. But so he asked me, what was his question? I didn't write it down. Oh, so what were my goals originally when I first started, and what are my goals for the future? So my original goal, honestly, was just to make a channel because I like playing video games, and I really didn't have any goals. It was just, you know, play video games, play more games, you know, just keep playing games. That was my goal. And so now that the channel has grown a little bit, my goals have changed. So my goal is to, of course, grow the channel. I want to, sorry, that's in the way. Grow the channel. You know, my next milestone will be 250 subscribers. Hopefully I can do that just as fast, maybe in a couple months. And bring more content that people like. So more feedback is better from you guys. Tell me what you do like, tell me what you don't like, all that good stuff, so I can bring you what you would like to see. And yeah, I mean, I don't expect to be a YouTube superstar, nor do I really want to be. I don't think that's anything I would enjoy. I would like to grow and, you know, be bigger than what I am now, but no such, you know, what do you call it, stardom is not in my future, I don't think. So anyway, that was the last question. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment on the video, and I'll hit you back if I didn't touch base on it in the video. Once again, guys, thank you so much for everything, for the comments, for the likes, for the shares, for the interaction on Twitter. I think most of you people were friends on Twitter, or followers, I guess, whatever you want to call it, on Twitter. So I appreciate the the support on there as well, and the liking and the sharing and yada 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 and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it. There's not much else to say except thank you once again, and hopefully we can all grow together and share some cool experiences with each other, and share some ideas and all that good stuff. I'm rambling on and I apologize, but I will end the video here with one last thank you to everyone, all of my subscribers, not just the ones I mentioned and the ones that are in the description, but to every single one of you, and to anyone else who has watched my channel and has yet to subscribe. Please do so if you like my content. If not, that is okay. I do not mind. I am not for everyone. I am acquired taste. All right, y'all take it easy. Have a good night, and as always, happy gaming.